So today I'm going to show you how to make an antler lamp. The first step to do is pick out your antlers, figure out how you want them arranged, and then hot glue them. You can see I put hot glue on all my contact points, anywhere where you're going to be putting a pin through to hold them together. Anywhere the antlers touch, just put a little hot glue on them that it holds it for when you start drilling. So what I'm going to do is I found a drill bit that works really well with the pins I'm going to be using. I use wire nails to pin them and clip the heads off after I'm done. And so what you do is you go everywhere you hot glued, you're going to just hold it. You have to be really careful while you're doing this so you don't go all the way through. I quickly start putting pins in as soon as I drill my first hole. Once you start drilling the holes, it breaks up the hot glue and you lose a lot of your hold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of just putting the pins in and hoping they stay, you know, just going by a snug fit, I put crazy glue or any sort of super glue on there to help make sure it holds for a long time. So I'm using a fine point applicator here. I'm putting it into the hole, squeezing it into the hole. Make sure I'm actually getting some. Okay, yep. I'm just putting enough in the hole here. And I just take my pin, push it in. I used a pretty big drill bit. I'm actually going to probably switch over to a little bit smaller one for these next ones. Now the dryer finally turned off. I could use a little bit more glue on it. So now I'm going to put another pin in. I switched over to a smaller drill bit. I'm going to drill through this one into that one. See if I can get a good camera angle on this. But once you get your hole here, this one is just going through this first, about halfway through the second one here. Then I'm going to take my crazy glue here, this with the little fine point applicator, and start putting crazy glue into the hole as much as I can get in there quick. And then take one of my little wire nails here, just push it in. It's a really snug fit here. And there we go. I'm just going to use this, just kind of tap it in a little ways. At the end there, it always gets a little bit snugger. Now all I have to do is clip the heads off my pins. I think I have 6 or 7 contact points on this, so that's always been enough in the past. As long as you have a few in each antler, it should be pretty good. So now what we have to do is drill our hole for the steel nipple, which is what you're going to then put all your hardware on top of. You just find a drill bit that has the same diameter as the nipple here, and never start with a smaller drill bit first and then work your way up. It's hard to get it to line up right. But when you first start these, because you're never going to have one that's completely flat, completely vertical. What you do is you start out drilling by going straight on. Once you've gone in a little bit with that, then you can start doing your downward motion. You have to go in one ways. Once you go in straight on, then you can go straight down for the steel nipple. So I've got my hole drilled for the nipple. Went down actually pretty good ways. One thing to be careful of if you buy a make your own lamp kit is sometimes the nipples are really short. So I just buy another pack of them to get longer ones. I always prefer longer. If you don't want that showing, you can use one like this. It's just, you can buy all sorts of different lengths. Now that you have the larger hole drilled for the nipple, you have to switch over and go to a smaller drill bit, and you're going to have to drill your hole for your lamp cord to go down. I typically don't care if you can see the lamp cord coming out. The way I made this one, actually made the sheds, so that after it goes down through here and comes out, it'll go straight down and go in between these two antlers, so it'll kind of be hidden from the frontal view here. It'll all just come back down, go down through there, come out the back. So yeah, it's kind of whatever you like. Personally, I've seen guys go down the length of the antler and come out much lower, so less of the cord is showing. I don't really have a drill bit that's long enough to do that, at least not with this antler. It's all that I have my hole drilled, and I drilled the hole for the cord. What I did is I went ahead and crazy glued the nipple in, and I've given that some time to cure. See it there? Glued that in, and then I put my lamp holder base on. I mean, you can still see it. You can see it still turns freely. Yeah, I haven't tightened the screw yet, but I will. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the cord up through the antler. So what I did is I took these, crossed over the two ends so they don't get bent when I'm running this up through. And take it, run it up through. I'm going to pull a good amount of cord through, just so it's more for me to work with. Quite a bit. Now what I have here is my switch. The last step here is to attach my lampshade, which I just have one of these kind. So it'll sit up on this, put my bulb in, and then I'm going to plug it in and give it a shot. And it works. Awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.